Hey, Tate here. Today we're taking a look at technical analysis for Ethereum. I'll cover wave analysis with the Elliott Wave Theory and provide multiple scenarios a price may take and explain why I prefer one count over another. Let's take a look at the charts. Starting here on higher time frame, well, not too much higher, but again 1 hour. This is still my main idea, in which we are in the middle of WXY of this minute degree, or the green degree, and then within this structure we are looking at a wave Y of this degree. In that wave Y we would have this as an A, B and C. We got to the minimum 38.2 retracement here on logarithmic, did not hit that on arithmetic. Same exactly as with Bitcoin. Now it is possible overall that we have corrected here, and this is indeed that wave B completed. It is also possible that we have something like this as a first leg, second leg, and then third leg, in which we are going to get to that 38.2 retracement level on arithmetic scale as well. But yeah, let's take a look at what we have here overall. In here we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so 5 wave structure into wave A, which means again that we are expecting a zigzag overall, so 5, 3, 5. The other scenario would be that wave 4 is not done yet, but to me this does not look that good. Just same as with Bitcoin, as the time is not respected at all, comparing this structure to this structure already. So yeah, not looking too good. What else? Let's take a look at the bearish scenario first on shorter time frame, in which I've labeled this as a W, X and Y. Within wave X again we have an ABC, so expanded flat, and wave Y we have W, X, Y into W, then a triangle in the middle, and then again some kind of three-way move up here into the wave Y. So that would conclude this whole count, and then we would be looking for downwards again. This would be the same as the completion of wave B. Again, we could be actually putting these into right degrees now that we are seeing that this is most likely complete. Again, as mentioned before, we could have this as a like this, and then connector, and then having this structure connected to this one later. But again, we don't know of that yet, and we'll look into this structure to see whether that is going to be finished or not. The bullish scenario is still somewhat alive, but not a lot. I had it like this as a 1, ABC 2, and then again 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, but again, that definitely did not play out. We still have some kind of option here of having some kind of very weird looking diagonal. Let's actually measure if that is even possible. To me, it looks so wonky that it definitely is not possible unless it is an expanding diagonal. And at that point again, if we are pivoting from these highs, we definitely don't have that right look into it. So yeah, the bullish scenario at this very moment is no longer the case at all. If we want to have some kind of bullish in short term frame or short time frame, then we would be looking at something like this as a wave A, and then this would be a whole wave B, and then we would be looking for C wave. So that would be the next structure if we are wanted to look at some kind of local bullish count. Again, as mentioned before, it is completely possible to have this as an A wave or a WXY. Depending on how low this goes to, we can actually set some targets here and see where do we prefer it to go to. Again, as this is a three-way structure, we are looking for a flat or a WXY. If the price stays beyond the $939 area, then we are going to be calling it a WXY, and our expectations up here are a three-way structure. If we are going to go below that area, then we are expecting a ABC correction. And the wave B can come up all the way down here at to $631. And again, at that point we can still call this as an A, B, and C. Okay. Now let's take a look at the most interesting stuff right now that we have. What was this? This was for the bullish case, which is this one. So again, this can be played out into both of these scenarios now, which is again supporting the idea that either we have this as a connector, or we have completed something higher degree in here and we are having some kind of impulsive structure coming down. So in here I would label this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 into wave 1. We did have that divergence here again, telling us that okay, this is most likely an impulse wave structure. And then again 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 into wave 1. Same stuff here. Don't have that divergence as of this high time frame, but it should be there. Then some kind of 3-way pullback into wave 2, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into third. We're getting right to the 1.618 extension of this first leg for the third, so that is good. Then again 3-way pullback is not as complex as we had in here, which gives us some kind of alteration here between the fourth and second. Then again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into 1, some kind of 3-way structure. Looks like kind of flat pattern, but yeah, it looks like a 1 here again. I don't want to be calling this a fifth as of yet, because at that point again we would have the higher time frame third there, and if we are looking at this a bit, even just a bit higher time frame, we are having, well, yeah, the third or lowest RSI is right here. So it would make more sense to me that we are just starting to create third of something in here downwards. So in here we would have 1, 2 again, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why we have this as a 3, and there's divergence between the price and RSI between these two lows. And then again we would have some kind of 4 and 5. At that point again, that would end the wave structure started from all the way up here as a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Super extended fifth. But again, we did not have any extension on the third here, so it is definitely possible. We can even measure it here. Take a look what we could be expecting for the wave 5 to go to if it is not extended. So here it is. That's the target. 1.618 is going to be the target of that fifth wave here. So we could be moving these a bit downwards. And yeah, that would only end the third of micro. Then we would have fourth and fifth. So very sideways most likely here. This would fit into the idea of tomorrow having the CPI data released at the very night or very evening or something. So we would have most likely some kind of a volatile area, and that somewhat fits the idea of being wave 4s. Again, this wave 4 of micro, I don't expect it to go up here, even though we have that wave 4 here. Just because we had the extension here on the 5th, I just don't see that going so far or that high. But yeah, that is pretty much everything I wanted to share on Ethereum. This is definitely looking impulsive to me. I don't have any corrective structures here at the moment. In Bitcoin, we could be saying that we had some kind of a WXY completed, but doesn't really look like it too much. But yeah, that's everything I wanted to share. If you made it this far into the video, I would appreciate the likes. Link to my free Discord server in the description below. And for now, I thank you for watching and hope you have an amazing rest of your day. See you in the next video. Bye bye.